Hey everybody, Terry here. Story time, as promised. So as you guys know, I opened up for Dylan Carmichael last week, and if you've not seen him, he's just a great artist with a killer voice and even a better human being. I'll talk about that experience on another video. So let's kind of go back to the Monday before the show. Just coming off from the shows from the weekend, pull my guitar out. I'm going to restring it, get it kind of broken in, and really just get ready for the show on Thursday, right? So I pull it out and I look down and I freak out. So on Gibson's with the Mustache Bridge, it kind of curls around and kind of connects, right? It cracks, which is pushing that whole tailpiece forward a little bit. So I freak out and I text my buddy Craig Phillips, who is a fantastic luthier. And I'm like, man, I really need this guitar. What do I need to do? So he told me what I needed to do. I went out, got the supplies to do it on Monday. I glued it and it held up, right? But this got me thinking, I really need to order another guitar. So I jump online and I kind of know what I want. And I start looking around and I go out to Z-Sounds, which I've used. I probably bought 2 or 3 PA systems from them, a couple guitar, many guitars and all kinds of stuff. And they have this Hummingbird Cutaway that I really like. And I'm like, boy, I like that. So I went ahead, pulled the trigger. It'll be here by Wednesday. I'm like, great, I'll have a backup guitar. So can't say enough about Zounds or Z-Sounds or whoever, whatever you call them, but they were fantastic. So Wednesday rolls around. I see the delivery window open up between 11 and 2. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm going to get this guitar. I'll get it all broken in and ready to go. And if I need to restring it or whatever. And then shortly thereafter, it says end of day. Okay, whatever. It's the holidays. They're busy. So shortly after that, it's like it was returned back to the distribution center in Columbus. And I'm like, uh-oh. So this guitar was loaded once onto a truck and loaded off the truck, right? At least this is my understanding. So I'm like, all right, the holidays, whatever. The next day comes around, the window opens up. It was going to be between 11 and 2. I'm like, that's perfect. I could still tune it up and at least take it for a backup if I need it on Thursday. This is Thursday we're talking. And then it just doesn't show up. And I get to the show and I've got my guitar that's held together by some glue that I put on there, right? And play the show and leave the show and thinking, well, that's weird. I haven't got it yet. So I'm like, well, I'll just give it till Friday. So I have a show on Friday night. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll get it. I could take it to the show, run it through my equipment this time and, kind of see how it sounds or whatever. And the window opens up. So this is the third time it gets put on a truck. And I have to leave for the show. Go play the show, start looking at it. It's back in the warehouse. So this is 3 days. I'm like, you know what? It's the holidays. I'm trying to be patient. So Saturday rolls around and I call and I'm like, hey, I'm just wondering where my package is. I see that it's been out 3 times for delivery. I'm like, well, really backed up with the holidays. You'll have it by Christmas. I'm like, well, I needed it 2 days ago is when I needed it. That's why I bought it. And I was like, well, you've got to wait one more day and then we can open up a support ticket. I'm like, okay. So Saturday rolls around, no guitar. It's not even left the warehouse. It's still sitting in their warehouse. Sunday rolls around. Then they assured me that they could deliver on Saturday or Sunday because they said it sent it FedEx Ground. Saturday rolls around, Sunday rolls around. I call them back on Sunday. And they're like, well, you can't open up a ticket yet. I'm like, well, the person yesterday told me I could, so I want to do that. Well, we can't even do that. I'm like, fine. Monday rolls around, and now I'm livid at this point. I'm already Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days past my delivery window. Wake up. It'll be there between 11 and 2. So I watch the window, and I open up the FedEx app, and the driver's right out in front of my house. On a Monday, has my guitar on the truck, stops at my neighbor's, delivers something, and takes off. Doesn't deliver my package. So I call FedEx. I'm like, dude, your driver was literally with my guitar right in front of the house. I saw him pull up on the app. I went out there to go get my guitar, and he just pulled off. Oh, they're really busy. I'm sorry. So you should have it tomorrow. So now we're Tuesday, and no guitar. Same thing happens. Window opens. The driver comes to my neighborhood. The freaking truck drives down the street next to me, down another street next to me. I watch the FedEx truck drive over on the street that I could see out to my left here in the front of the house, and they take it back. So I call back, and this time I am livid. I'm like, look, I watched the driver literally drive right by my street with my guitar for the second day in a row. Just have him come bring it. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday rolls around, and like the guy's not even close. Finally, I call. Now every day I'm calling. I'm like, what is going on? Well, you'll have it by Christmas. I'm like, I don't need it by Christmas. I need it now. So finally, today or last night, I played a show. This is Thursday. Last night was Thursday. I played a show up in Mansfield. And again, it said by end of day, and it just never showed up. So I called FedEx, and I talked to this really nice gentleman there, and I'm telling him, I'm like, look, man, I am not frustrated with you by any means. I'm frustrated that I cannot get my guitar. I said, it's driven around my house. You guys have loaded it on and off of a truck 7-8 times at this point in time. I just want my guitar. He's like, well, remember the ticket that I put in a couple days ago? Well, we just got back a message from the ticket, and he said if it's not there by noon, they're going to drive it out to you tomorrow, which is today, right? So finally, after 7, 8, 9 days after my original delivery date, I get my guitar. So I bring it in the house, and I'm worried at this point in time that this guitar is going to be damaged. So I open up the guitar, and thank God it was in one piece and it's here. Now, I will tell you that there's something in our Columbus hub that's a problem now. Either they're short, they don't have enough people, it's a combination of both, they're overwhelmed by packages. I'm not sure what it is, but my thought is if it's already on a truck, you should probably deliver it, right? So FedEx, that's the first time I've ever had a problem with it, but it was so incredibly frustrating. So I get this guitar out and I let it kind of warm up, and I open the case, and nothing's damaged. I tune it up, and boy, this thing sounds beautiful. I can't wait to play it for y'all this year coming up. It's a great little guitar, but that's my guitar story. So I guess the moral of the story is don't FedEx a guitar 2 weeks before Christmas. I don't know, but I've gotten stuff from online. I buy most of my stuff, my gear online, really, to be honest with you. And I've never had that kind of experience. And FedEx just didn't care. They're just like, it'll get there when it gets there. So there's a little story time for you. Just be wary, when you're ordering online, look at the, what's going on, and if the holidays are going up or whatever, and it's FedEx, you may not get it. I have never had this problem with UPS. I've never really had this problem with FedEx before. However, I will say that Zounds was stellar in this whole process. At a couple points where I've kind of called them to be like, hey, I wanted to let you know I don't have this guitar yet. And, I don't know if there's anything you could do from your end. Both times they were like, you know what, if it's not there by Thursday or Friday, meaning yesterday or today, we're going to ship you another one out, and we'll just recall this one because obviously it's not getting there. So they were fantastic, and they actually gave me a $25 gift card, even though I told them not to because it's not their fault. But they felt like that was the right thing to do, and I do appreciate that. So Zounds, thumbs up to you. FedEx, hire some people. That's my suggestion. If you're short, try to find some people to hire because you're really damaging your reputation. Now, mind you, this is not our only package this has happened to. So my wife ordered some stuff from Walmart I don't know, quite a while ago, and it's been stuck in Whitehall now for about a week. So, moral of the story is just be wary. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. But the guitar's here. The other one will be going into Craig Phillips to get fixed here pretty soon. And then we will have 2 beautiful Gibson products that'll be available for a Beyond the Stage. And I'll be playing the crap out of both of them all year. So I hope you guys have a good holiday. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care.